What's up YouTube? Eastern PA Fishing. Got the kayak loaded up in the back. We're gonna be doing a little kayak fishing today. I had a little bit of a late start to this morning. There was some rain going on, but it seems like it's gonna stop and it's not gonna come back till tomorrow. I'm actually heading up on top of a mountain, so I have an extra jacket with me. It's gonna be a little chilly. I'm super excited to fish this lake. I haven't been here in a little bit. There's a whole bunch of different species that swim in there. The main goal of today is to catch some largemouth bass and maybe some giant pickerel. Should be a good episode. I hope you guys all like the content. If at any point you do, scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out and the fish like it as well. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing. Well, everybody, we made it out to this super secret mountain lake. I kind of broke my rules of having too much crap in the boat. I have my backpack, my net, my paddle, 3 bait casting rods and reels. Oh man, it's gonna be an interesting day. Hopefully I don't keep catching the rods behind me. One of my personal goals of the day, of course I want to catch fish, but there's a particular species of fish that I've hooked into about 2 or 3 times that I've been here. I've never been able to land one, so hopefully today we can catch that species, and that species is a chain pickerel. I've only ever caught one chain pickerel in my life, and it was probably about 6 inches long. Once again, going to be using my favorite fall baits. Should be able to catch some fish today. It's been a little chilly, especially up on top of this mountain. Guessing it's been a little colder than it has been where I'm from. Let's try a little topwater. Got a Chapo on there, Berkeley Chapo. Not fishing with a whopper plopper. Can you believe it? Might be a little cold for topwater, but we'll see if anything's willing to bite. Oh man, my Chapo's hooked on that spinnerbait up there. Already running into some issues. Jesus, man, I just made it worse. That's so annoying. All right, everybody, time for the bait that almost always works here. Bass Pro Spinner. Floating over to the weeds here. I'm gonna finish up this cast and then I'm gonna move. Put one a little further out in the middle. Most of this place is actually covered by water hydrillas most of the year. A lot of them are starting to die down. A lot of the water's starting to become more accessible for fishing. It'll be pretty good fishing in about 2 or 3 weeks when everything's dead. Back to the mini spinner. Oh, one thing I have to say that worked out in my favor, even though we haven't caught jack yet, is that it's not really too windy up here. Like I said, I'm on top of a mountain, so there's always a little bit of a wind up here. But today it's not that bad. I'm used to getting blown all over when I fish this place. Come on, something. I've been using the whopper plopper for years now. And that's a great bait. But this Chapo might be a little bit better, surprisingly. It's just the amount of surface disturbance compared to a whopper plopper. This thing definitely wins. Something I've also noticed about the Chapo is that it doesn't get that weird spinning motion that you get with a whopper plopper. I mean, look at that bubble trail. We had some actively feeding fish in the area. Definitely come smack that. I don't know, as much as I would really hate to, might have to throw a lipless crankbait here. It'd be nearly impossible to keep the grass off it. I'll be pulling weeds off that lipless literally every time if I choose to use it. That might be our best bet here today. Just getting absolutely no looks on this Chapo, getting no looks on the spinner. I think we might have to switch it up. I'm gonna circle around a bit, see if I can come across some fish. Not gonna give up on the baits I have tied on yet. I got some time. Let's see if we'll take a spinner to the face. We're gonna catch a fish soon, guys. My fish senses are tingling. Well, been fishing for about an hour and a half now. Not a single bite. Gotta make something happen here soon. I'm getting a little hungry for lunch, and this is getting a little monotonous. Just working my way around the border of the lake. Half of this place is still covered by weeds. Not too much fishing access on the other side. I'm making my way around the border, fan casting everywhere I can, covering so much water, using a combination of different presentations. It's gonna get bit here, guys. Fish on. Oh, he came off. No. Oh, man. Oh, finally got a bite. And he came off. Oh, brother. Forgot my trailer hook at home too. Probably would have caught that fish if I had a trailer hook on there. Gosh dang it. Just going around through all this muck, trying to find empty little spots like this one here, where I can cast my spinner with my top water in real quick. See if anything's hanging out. And I'm looking everywhere for fish. Oh man, I can't believe we haven't caught anything yet, guys. I think this is the last little opening before it's nothing but weeds up ahead. So we're gonna check that out. Throw the spinner a little bit. See if anything's hanging out all the way back here in the shallows. And I think we're gonna turn around. I don't know what else to do. Man, I can't believe we haven't caught anything yet. Driving me nuts. Looks like a good opening though. Way back here in the junk. Looks like a good spot for bass to ambush some prey. Looks like a good spot for us to ambush some bass. We're gonna catch a fish soon, guys. Feeling it. It's the juice back here. It's the only real opening in this place. All these weeds. I think I got some weeds on there, speaking of which. Throw this topwater a little bit. Maybe these fish haven't seen any topwater yet. I mean, they've been back here under this crap all year, so maybe there's something hanging out that's a little hungry for a Chapo 90. Maybe we should head back, guys. Not back home, but back to the other side. It's where I've always had some better luck, especially when this crap is growing all over on top. Sucks, man. No fish yet so far. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try a little chatterbait. Oddly enough, I have it naked. No way, is that a fish? No way. Finally. Put the chatterbait on. It was not a fish. I was about to say 3 casts with a chatterbait. Already got a fish on here. Wasted so much time. Oh man. Yeah, if I don't. Oh my God. Why? You know, why? Dang, what a backlash. Oh man. Absolutely nothing is working today, so let's throw a lipless crankbait. Hope you guys can see that. Got this in a mystery tackle box a while ago. I'm gonna have to wheel this thing like a madman. There's so much grass and crap down there. This thing will get hung up immediately. This lipless is gonna be my last resort. If I don't get bit soon, I'm just gonna head on home. Are we gonna get skunked today? It's looking kind of likely. Pretty disappointed, guys. Not mad, you know. That's fishing. You know, sometimes you come somewhere, spend all your energy, waste all your time, and all your gas. You just don't catch anything, but that's why it's called fishing, not catching. I'm gonna cast and wind my arm off for a little bit longer till this GoPro dies. Hopefully we'll catch something, but I doubt it. So frustrating, guys. Spend so much time here. It's like nothing happening. Just look at this place. Dead city. Not a single person fishing it other than me. Not a single fish biting. Man, something's gotta give, guys. I gotta catch something. Anything. Give me a freaking crappie. Apparently there's some big crappie in here too. I'm getting shown no love here at the lake today. Good conditions, nice fall day. A little bit of a chill to the air. I have no idea why I haven't gotten bit yet. It's a perfect day for fall fishing. Just might be the wrong time of year for this lake. I've caught fish out of here in the middle of February and spent less time fishing for them. This is pretty insane. Super challenging day, but I just gotta keep the GoPro running and casting and winding. Any cast could be a giant fish. You never know. Look at these casts, man. It's like 1/8 of a mile, covering so much water. I just can't believe it. There's nothing out here that's biting right now. The only thing I really haven't tried is a super finesse presentation. But let me tell you guys right now, with all the gunk and crap that's down there, it's nearly impossible to fish off the bottom. There's just so much crap down there, you're gonna catch it every time, no matter how weedless your rig is. Trust me, I've tried it before. It just doesn't work here. It's hard to fish the bottom even in the winter. So much grass down at the bottom of this lake. Fish on, finally. Fish on. Oh my gosh. Stay on, baby. I don't know what you are. You ain't very big, but stay on. Oh, it's a little largy. Finally. Oh my gosh, dude. Everything I've done today to get you to bite. Very exciting. Dark little fish. Cool looking bass. Little mountain bass on the lipless. Well guys, it only took 3 hours, but we finally caught something. Would you freaking believe it? Let's keep fishing for a little bit. GoPro's about to die. Well guys, finally, first fish of the day. Only took fishing for 3 hours. Oh, that would have been the second one. Got those 2 bites within 5 minutes of each other. Might be some bass stacked up here. Dang guys, 3 hours of fishing, throwing a whole bunch of different lures all over the place. We finally may have found some fish. Oh, wasn't recording. I got another fish on here. Stay on, they always want to jump when they get up to the top. Another little guy, but there we go, second one of the day. Whew. On a day like this, I will take absolutely any fish. Beautiful little bass. See you, homie. Well, at least we got a couple to come out and play so far. Not that I have much GoPro charge left, now that the fish are finally biting on something I'm throwing. See if we can catch one more before we get out of here though. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I am winding my arm off. Oh, that almost felt like a fish. But anyway, yeah, I am winding my arm off to fish this lipless crankbait. If you're gonna throw a lipless crankbait, make sure you have a high gear ratio rod. I think this is actually only a 6-to-1 gear ratio. You'll want something like a 7-to-1 gear ratio, just to keep your bait moving through the water fast enough. This really isn't too ideal. Oh, that's a bite. I was killing that thing too. Oh man, he came off. What a shame. That was freaking crazy. I was smoking this thing. Fish came off and he gave me some weeds. Thanks, dude. What a great trade. Maybe that's what they want. You know, you can always experiment with your lures. Wind them real slow, wind them real fast. Billion different ways to fish a single lure. Well everybody, it is the following day. This is the outro, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. 3.5 hours of fishing. That's what it took to get a fish in the boat. I threw so many different lures, finally switched to that lipless crank and got the first fish. Followed up with a couple more fish. One of them was off camera right after the GoPro died, unfortunately. But that's the way fall fishing is sometimes. You can't always expect to go out there and smack them. Hope you guys all like the content. If at any point you did, scroll down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Helps me out and the fish like it as well. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Till next time, guys, keep on fishing.